So yesterday we got another showcase from Capcom with a recap of the first trailer, including some cool new gameplay footage I want to talk about today. They also updated the official Dragon's Dogma 2 webpage with some new information and screenshots. Here are 10 gameplay improvements we saw in the trailer that I'm really excited for. First, we have this new clip of a fighter main together with his pawns in battle. Although this clip is only 9 seconds long, we get a lot of new information in this little sneak peek. We see that the fighter now carries his shield on his back when out of combat, just like Mystic Knight did in the first game. We also see a completely new chain of attacks for the sword, and it looks like we now have at least 6 different attack animations in the chain. These new animations are weighty and smooth, as you can expect from Dragon's Dogma combat. This most likely means we'll see new attack chains for all the weapon classes in the first game, which is truly amazing. Another interesting thing I noticed was how this Strider also got a new attack chain when mounting these Cyclops. These small gameplay changes improves the combat flow a lot, and I'm really glad to see that Capcom gives the combat their full attention. In the same clip, we also see some interesting changes to the warrior vocation. The way the longsword is now carried over the shoulder give your warrior a much more natural stance like we see in the Souls games. We also see that the warrior now has a grab attack that locks the enemy into place for a devastating attack. I love the grab attacks we had in the first game, and it's great to see that they will expand this function for more vocations in the sequel. Imagine impressive grab attacks for the magic vocations in the next game. We also see 2 dagger-wielding pawns here. This could be a Strider, Assassin, Seeker, or a combination of these vocations. Neither of them have a bow on their back, but what's interesting is the way one of them is able to enchant their own blades with fire. The buff comes out super fast, and this could mean that other classes finally could be able to self-buff like the Mystic Knight did in Dragon's Dogma. In this next clip, we see both a Strider and Fighter mounting and taking down a Cyclops together. This is probably one of the most important gameplay mechanics that puts Dragon's Dogma in a completely different league when it comes to large boss battles. It looks like enemies now will have 3 stances: standing, downed like we see in these 2 clips, and lastly fully immobilized like we saw in the first game, effectively adding a new semi-stance with new attack patterns for all large enemies. In this clip, we see another important change for caster vocations. The ability to move freely when casting spells is such an important improvement for these classes. This was implemented in the online version of the game, and it's great to see this mechanic return in the sequel. These 2 last clips are very short, but showcase some important improvements nevertheless. First, we see how the magic archer is able to knock down this Minotaur here with some impressive stopping power, giving even spells a sense of true weight to them. In the last clip, we finally see how the initial attack for Twin Blades will look, and a smooth transition to the secondary attack with the left hand, even though the Twin Blade is two-handed. I can't wait to see more gameplay showcases in the weeks to come. Hopefully we'll get another trailer soon. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.